please don't unsubscribe just because I wanted a free camera. So a couple months ago, my friend Sage got one of these HOVERAir X1 Self-Flying cameras, and I was so impressed that I had to get my own. I usually hate doing product videos like this, but when the product is actually really cool, I'll cave. As a serious run tuber, I always need more footage of myself running, but convincing my friends to come film me isn't always easy. It takes up a lot of their time, they don't really get anything in return. Thankfully, machines don't expect anything in return. They pretty much do what we tell them, until we develop AGI. Then they'll tell us what to do. But for now, I've got my very own personal videographer that can't say no, doesn't get busy, and never has another gig that actually pays. So if I want more running B-roll, all I need is my HOVERAir X1 Self-Flying Camera. And if you're a running YouTuber and you don't have one of these, well good, because that gives me a competitive advantage when it comes to getting epic running B-roll. I've brought the HOVERAir X1 Self-Flying Camera up here to epic lit Magnolia Road to get some serious runner B-roll. These will be shots that I can use in future videos or to just make some quick reels for Instagram. The HOVERAir X1 is super easy to use. Unlike a drone, you don't have to control it with a phone. You just push a button and it takes off. So I can focus on my splits without having to pilot the HOVERAir X1. HOVERAir X1 can fly up to 15 miles per hour and keeps me in the frame the entire time. Now, I could run faster than 15 miles per hour if I wanted to, but I don't want to lose my self-flying camera. HOVERAir X1 is foldable and lightweight, which is great because runners know that every gram counts. It easily fits in a pocket or a running pack, so it's not a burden to carry. It's also controllable through gestures, so I don't need to run holding my phone, which would make me look like a hobby jogger. Plus, it has multiple flight modes, which means I can go to one location and capture a variety of B-roll. And let's face it, you can never have too much B-roll. What are the different flight modes, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Follow mode is a classic. It's like having a fast friend chase you with a camera, except you don't need a fast friend with the GoPro. You just set the HOVERAir X1 to follow mode and you're good to go. Zoom out mode is perfect for showing the epicness of your surroundings. The self-flying camera backs up high and far as if I had a super long selfie stick like Kofuzi. Yeah, I am jealous of the size of Kofuzi's stick. Orbit mode gives you a really dramatic shot. Imagine you're contemplating your next race, making it look like running is the most important thing in the world, or that your entire life depends on your next race performance. All while the self-flying camera circles you. Dolly track mode is a variation of follow mode where you run toward the HOVERAir X1 and it moves backward, creating that dynamic running at the camera shot. And with the app, there's also a manual flight mode. If I need to get an establishing shot or something other than running B-roll, I can still get the perfect shot. I'm really glad to have my very own HOVERAir X1 Self-Flying Camera. For getting B-roll without bugging my friends or having to pilot a drone with my phone while I'm running, it's a no-brainer. This is a must-have. Until the next really cool product comes along, I'm going to get back to making epic running videos and working on the animated series. Thanks for watching.